We rarely get rain in California, but when we do, our freeways are very dangerous. In fact, it was amid rainy conditions this morning that 3 people died in a Buena Park crash on the Riverside 91 freeway. A semi-truck hit their disabled vehicle that had stopped in traffic lanes following a previous collision. This is a tragedy that happens too often on our busy freeways. My name is James Johnson. I'm a personal injury attorney who handles cases like this one in California. I created this channel to discuss cases in the news and provide my insights. Not all collisions are preventable. There are, however, steps that can be taken to lessen the chances of a traffic accident. So let's get into what we know about this collision. First of all, we don't know all the facts surrounding the crash on the Riverside Freeway. However, when a vehicle becomes disabled on a freeway, there are steps the driver and passengers can take to reduce their chances of being hurt. First, the driver should turn on their hazard lights to warn oncoming motorists they are stopped. If there are passengers, ask one of them to call 911 for help. Next, it's typically safer to remain in a vehicle as these people did rather than exit it after a crash on the freeway. Still, if the vehicle is drivable, the driver should attempt to move to the right or left shoulder to get out of harm's way. All passengers should keep their seatbelts on and remain in the vehicle until help arrives. Now let's discuss the part of the truck driver. There were rainy conditions and it was just before 4 a.m., so it was still dark outside. These conditions will make it harder for other motorists to see a disabled vehicle. Still, most truck drivers slow down under the circumstances, and the driver should be able to come to a stop if there's stopped traffic or a disabled vehicle ahead. Investigators will need to find out if the big rig truck was mechanically sound. They will also inspect the tires and brakes to see if there were defects or wear and tear that might have prevented the truck from stopping. Truck drivers are also required to follow strict hours of service rules that require them to take breaks and limit how long they can drive to avoid fatigue. I have handled numerous trucking accident cases and wrongful death claims for clients over the years, and these cases are tragic and unfortunately, they take time to resolve. The families of those who lost a relative should take time to grieve their loved ones, but I strongly recommend that they reach out to an experienced personal injury attorney who will immediately start working to find out what happened. Finally, I would like to offer my condolences to the families of the 3 people who died in this crash.